If you like extreme heat, lack of water, food, and slavery, then welcome to Tatooine, the driest, dustiest, and most sunburnt planet in the galaxy. This is a place where water is more valuable than a good lightsaber duel in the sequels, where people live underground just to not get fried alive, and where literally nothing good ever happens. And yet somehow, it's the birthplace of Anakin Skywalker, the hiding place of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the home of Luke Skywalker. But what's it actually like to live here? Why are there even cities in the middle of nowhere? What do people eat? How do they survive? Let's find out what everyday life is like on the most cursed planet in the Outer Rim. Tatooine is a desert planet that orbits twin suns. Yes, 2 suns. That means double the sunlight, double the heat, and it absolutely fucking sucks. It's located in the Outer Rim territories far from the core of the galaxy, which makes it a perfect place for smugglers, criminals, exiles, and people who just don't want to be found. There's no government, no real law enforcement, and the only real power comes from local warlords, criminal syndicates, and of course, the Hutts. Sounds amazing, right? It barely has any water, vegetation is nearly extinct, and sandstorms are a regular Tuesday. So why would you want to live on this dusty-ass planet? Most people on Tatooine aren't rich smugglers or bounty hunters. They're just trying to survive. One of the most common jobs is moisture farming, which is basically high-tech water collection. You use moisture evaporators to pull tiny amounts of water out of the dry air. It's not glamorous, it's not profitable. But if you want to live, you kind of need water. And this is how they get it. Houses are built underground or partially sunken into the ground to stay cool. Surface buildings would overheat instantly under the 2 fucking suns that just keep frying the whole planet. The homes are made from stone, adobe, or scrap, and they often form small compounds to protect families from Tusken Raiders and sandstorms. There's no electricity grid. People use generators, solar panels, or barter for energy cells. So what do people eat on a planet where nothing grows? You guessed it, nothing. Well, not nothing at all, but they eat whatever they can. Some grow mushrooms in dark hydroponic rooms. Others trade with Jawas or visiting ships for dried meats, root vegetables, or processed ration packs. If you're lucky, you might even get a meal with actual fucking flavor. But don't count on it. Well, don't forget it sucks ass here. Jobs on Tatooine are limited. If you're not a moisture farmer, you might be a mechanic, a scrap scavenger, a cantina worker, pilot, if you can afford a ship, or a bounty hunter, if you have the balls. If you can't do any of these jobs, you are cooked. Trading is done with credits, but many locals still barter. And guess who controls most of the trade routes and resources? Jabba the Hutt and his criminal empire. Yes, that is exactly what we needed on this already overheated, corrupted planet. Also, you've got a strange mix of beings on Tatooine. You got humans like Luke and Anakin, Jawas, the little hooded guys who scavenge and sell tech, Tusken Raiders, nomadic warriors who avoid outsiders and attack without warning, Rhodians, Twi'leks, and all kinds of aliens trying to survive in this chaotic pile of sand. Most of them don't live in cities. They live in camps, small farms, or move constantly to avoid trouble. And there's always trouble. I don't even think the sand wants to be here. Jawas are known for stealing anything not bolted down, and Tusken Raiders treat outsiders like target practice. So unless you're armed, well-connected, or just extremely lucky, you probably won't last long. And that is just one of many amazing things about Tatooine. Also, did I mention the wildlife? You have these guys, some fucking sand rats, dewbacks, and a fucking crate dragon. Just look at this thing. It's a 45 meters long lizard. Yes, I really want to move to Tatooine after seeing this 2-ton beast with a lifespan of 100 years. So, again, why live here? Well, if you're hiding from the Empire like Obi-Wan or the Skywalkers, Tatooine is far enough off the grid. There's no real surveillance, no Senate, no Jedi patrols. You can live in peace, or at least die without paperwork if that is what you want. Also, some people are born here and just never leave. Ships are expensive. Jobs are scarce. Dreams of leaving the planet often die with your second broken vaporator. And if you're a crime boss, Tatooine is perfect, lawless, profitable, and easily controlled. So yeah, the only people who choose to live here either have nowhere else to go, or they like being in charge of the chaos. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe for more Star Wars videos. Bye bye.